What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Flat Out. So I know you guys really haven't heard much from us lately, and it's kind of been due to the fact that we've had another engine failure, and it's kind of been a lot ongoing thing with this engine builder, and I got tired of it. I am so tired of just trying to throw parts at the motor that should have been replaced after the first time we had our engine failure. And the first time we had an engine failure was due to the fact that lapping compound was left in the motor. And when lapping compound goes through a motor, it goes through everything. It's all in the oil, so anything oil touches, it gets a hold of and will eat it. And everything should have been replaced after that. And after this last build, I started noticing a lot of things when we were building the motor, and things that should have been replaced and stuff like that, and they weren't. And so when I put the motor back in the car after we rebuilt it, we still had low compression, and on top of that, the car started smoking again. So I hit up Kyle and hit him up about it and be like, yo, what's going on, what do you think? And then he tells me, oh, your scraper rings look kind of worn. Well, to me, if we're building a motor and you see something that's out of the ordinary or something that should be replaced, before even putting it back, you should give the person a heads up, like, hey, look, this looks kind of worn, do you want to replace it? Me, I would have replaced it and we wouldn't have had an issue. I don't have a problem with replacing something if it's gonna keep us from tearing the motor out and in multiple times. So that just kind of led me on, like, he didn't care anymore, and it was just kind of whatever at the time. So I will not be working with him anymore on any of the engine builds or any other products or anything like that. I got together with some really good people. Rotary Ryan down here in Southern California. He's been really honest and really been helping me out on anything that I needed with the motor or any information, which has been a major help. And I also been working with Built to Apex, which they've helped me out, God, since the first build. When we first had, I seen their oil pans when they first started doing the FD RX-7 oil pans. And then I asked them if we can do an RX-8 pan, and I got the first RX-8 race pan for the RX-8. We did all that, and he's been helping me out ever since, and product development, and I've been helping him out too. Like the new RX-8 surge tank, in-tank surge tank that he's got, I donated my old gas tank out of the other car right here, so that way he could do the R&D in order to make that work. It's been really cool helping out and being a part of that whole process and everything like that. But now I'm on to building my own motors, and instead of relying on anybody else to do it. And it's honestly, it wasn't that hard. And I don't know why I haven't done it before. I built piston engines and stuff like that before, so I should be used to stuff like this. But it's kind of out of my normal element of building motors. So I was kind of like iffy on doing it. But now they're actually really easy, and I don't know why I haven't done it before. So this is our now street ported Renesis that I built. I clearanced all the side seals and everything to spec, so all those are good. All new seals, all new springs, everything is brand new in this, so we're good to go. Even the bearings are brand new, so I do not have to worry about anything with this motor, hopefully. But that also brought this car to a halt, which kind of sucks because I really want to get this one done. And some people have noticed that I have the stock wheels from this car on the race car, and then we have the wheels from the race car on this car. And that is because we have some coilovers from Fuel Suspension that I kind of wanted to show you guys, but because I haven't really been able to drive the car and tell you an honest opinion on them, I don't want to show that video yet. From the little bit of driving that I've had with this setup, they are awesome. I actually want to get another set of the 3-ways for this car and get rid of the 2-way eye box that are on here. The coilovers on here are the 441 Plus with the road race package, and they're awesome. They're actually spec'd for the wheel and tire setup, and that's why I put these on, is so I can kind of get a feel of what's going on. And then here, a little bit has changed. I got the dash in, the dash is mounted. I also have the Tilton floor pedal set up with the masters and everything. I talked to them and got the right sizing for masters that I needed. Seats mounted in there, along with the fire suppression system. I don't have it mounted because I kind of want to weigh out the car and kind of feel where I need to put it in the car, so we kind of get the right weight balance, because I think it's like 5 pounds. So if we need like 5 pounds at a certain corner, like in the back or something to kind of even out the weight, then that's what I'm gonna do. And then I also got this now, and this is gonna be our tow rig for the race car, or you know, if the other RX-8 needs to go somewhere, we're gonna be using this to tow. It's a 09 Silverado 2500 HD. It's not a diesel, it's a 6.0 Vortec, and it's got the towing package with the 373 rear gears. So we're gonna be using that to tow, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so that's kind of all that's been going on, and kind of been you know, the hold up and everything is that I needed to get the, you know, money together to put another motor together and, you know, get this going again, and so that way we can drive the RX-8 and have fun with that. Right now I'm going to show you some of the, you know, clips I got of picking up the irons from Rotary Ryan, from the Streetport and everything, and then stuff from Built to Apex from when I was assembling the rotors and everything like that. It was really hard for me to do any type of filming while I was putting the motor together by myself. It was kind of a, you know, I really wanted to focus on getting everything right and doing that. But I have some video or some pictures and stuff like that that I'll post up in the video, and kind of talk over those and kind of show you guys what's been going on. All right guys, we're down here over at Ryan's shop over here in Pomona, CA. Not Rotary Ryan from Canada, but Rotary Ryan from California. He's been helping us out and getting us in for a Streetport, and you know, he's going to tell us a little bit about the Streetport and why he did it the way he did it.
What's up everybody? Yeah, so what we got here is just a good, I would call it like, we'll call it like a stage 2, stage 1, high stage 1, streetable, reliable Streetport. Something that should make good power, but also last a long time as well. So.
Yeah, I mean, we did the whole, you know, half bridge port and everything, and the car's not really going to be focused on track anymore. So something that's, you know, a good street port would be good enough to handle for what we're going to do, you know, have some fun, but still be able to maintain, you know, some power to it instead of...
Yeah, you'll be able to get some good power out of this one. Something like this that I've done, already put out like 217, so...
Oh, 217, that...
Yeah, which is up there for a Renesis. I mean,
yeah.
You should get some decent power out of that. I like to run my ports shiny. A lot of people don't really agree with that, but my intentions with that is to make everything happen faster. So
right.
Just a little something that I try, and it seems to work well.
Sounds good anyway. So we're gonna try it out, and so hopefully we're gonna get the motor together tomorrow, and then we can throw it in the car hopefully this week sometime, and then we can, you know, start breaking it in and then get it on the dyno. Just get a little extra power out of it. And thank you, man, for helping us out. All right guys, so we're down here over at Built to Apex. We got everything lined out or laid out for the rotors. I'm gonna start setting the side seal clearance and everything like that, and we have this really cool tray set up so that way we can put the side seals in the correct spots, and then I have every spot numbered for, you know, corresponds with where I put them in this, so that way everything stays where it should be, and when I go to assemble it, it'll make things a lot easier. And if you guys don't have one, you guys need to pick one up. It's really awesome. Alright guys, so we have new bearings put in for front and rear and front stationary gear bearings, along with new ones for the rotors on both sides. These are the our RX-8 race bearings, so they hold a little more oil. And then got all of our oil control rings and scraper rings put in on both sides, front and rear. So it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna call it a night and then start tomorrow morning and get the rest of it done at my house, and hopefully get it put together and stacked tomorrow. We're here on another day. We put in the new bearings for stationary gears and rotors, so we have new bearings for that. And we also did the all right, this is where we're painting the motor blue again. All right, this is the first part of the stack. This is the first rotor or front rotor. I did wipe off any of the excess Highland Mar before assembling the rest of the motor. At this point, the motor is stacked and torqued to spec, and everything is ready to go. The one thing I told myself not to screw up, I screw up. and it's that little bearing right there. So that's where we're at right now, is you know, just trying to get everything back together and going again. I hope all you guys are doing all right out there. So from here on out, we are gonna have more consistent content and everything like that. Just trying to make sure we have all the parts and everything on time has been kind of hard too, because you know, with all the mail and everything being kind of delayed, because everybody's ordering stuff now because they're home and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just been kind of difficult to keep parts coming in on time and stuff like that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time.